is spirituality, health, and climate change. As a human beings, we should get along with the nature, that we all should know. But anyhow, what is the spirituality which deals with the understanding the nature of the soul and one's journey back to identifying with the soul and experiencing it as one's true nature? Then the spirituality is the extensive science about how to be blissful. That is the main object of being a spiritual person. So next is humanity has developed with the help of nature, you know, and nature cannot be separated from our needs. Whatever we have today is because of nature, but over a period of time, human beings have exploited the nature. As a result, very often we are experiencing wild storms, erratic rains, floods, droughts, which leads to various diseases to the humanity. It also causes food shortage, and other requirements of the human beings. Humans must have living relationship with nature. That's what I feel. So we have to take nature along with us, and it cannot be ignored. If we neglect the preservation of the nature, humans have to face unimaginable damage. We all know that even insects have family, and we need to respect that. But the great family called mankind has lost respect for nature that sustains the nature. The reasons for pollution and environment damage is because of global warming, CO2 emissions rising on the highest rate. I have searched about what is the health and climate change and what is the spirituality. I gather some information through newspapers and other magazines. So I feel this information may be relevant for this session. What it says is large extent of forests are being cleared for timber, cattle, and cultivation. According to the research conducted by the scientists, 10,000 years ago, 6 billion hectares of the world was forest. Today it is just 1 billion hectares. One third of the world's forests cover an area twice the size of USA, has been wiped out mainly by the human. Damaging forest is catastrophic effects on the planet, and it causes clearing species essential to keeping the food chain intact to become extinct and cause new and renewed diseases. Rising human population and consumption levels from the 1950s have accelerated the rise of average temperature. More heat energy in the atmosphere is igniting frequent and extreme weather events. Rising temperatures are melting ice-capped regions and glaciers, and heat is expanding towards seawater. Sea levels rise slowly and dangerous. And some countries are experiencing this sea level rising. Natural disasters occur almost every day in India. This year, this is also I collected from some magazine. This year, 242 of the 273 days between January 1 and September 30th. That means almost every day we are experiencing some natural calamity. An environmental study says that 48% of the world's birds are declining because of loss of natural habitats. Climate change currently threatens the existence of 10,967 species named in this is authenticated information, I believe, named in the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. Scientists who studied animal extinction patterns in 4 continents estimate that more than 1 billion species will vanish by 2050. Species that have gone extinct are performing their unique function, and we are now left filling those gaps. And I feel that those gaps cannot be filled by humans. At the same time, agriculture is also responsible for 11% of global greenhouse gas emissions due to fertilizer use and the cutting down of tropical forests to grow crops and raise. According to NASA, sea levels have risen by 8 inches since 1900. 8 inches does not seem a lot until you calculate that the total ocean surface is about 361 million square kilometers. Cyclone rose in numbers and ferocity, and India and our neighbor countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan have also experienced these cyclones. And due to these cyclones, India suffered 14 billion worth of property damage. Between 2010 and 2019, an average of 23.1 million people were displaced because of these cyclones, floods, drought, whatever. This figure is given by the central government, is internal displacement centers. In spite of the government of India ban on single-use plastic, India generates about 25,000 tons of plastic waste every day, which 40% is uncollected. Implementation of the ban is the responsibility of the states, and it is also responsible of every citizen. Government cannot do each and every thing to protect nature, but it's the responsibility of every citizen of this planet. Not only one country is doing, another country is not doing. It's not like that. Every citizen has a duty to protect our nature and environment. It's not that Nishant Reddy is doing within these limits in his house, but everybody should do. It's a collective responsibility, it's the responsibility of the society. Every day we see so many things happening around us. Generally, we are just bothered. In fact, every day when I come to office to tank one, sometimes in case of that GFMC workers, little bit delay in cleaning the and removing the garbage, wastage, tea cups, plates. People throw like anything on this on tank bund. If one day it is not cleared, next day you can't go to the area. So much of wastage people throw like anything. So generally, they don't use dustbins provided in that area. So that cultivate everyone should cultivate the habit of throwing dust in the dustbin only or wastage in the dustbin only. This is the minimum things we can do to keep our environment clean and neat. Everyone do that, but sometimes we feel sorry for the affairs, and I think people should think how to keep environment. And I feel these 2 years, 2020 and 21, this Corona pandemic period has taught a lot us. They are same speed to forget the same immediately. Now everybody has forgotten, I think. So anyhow, this is very relevant at this stage, and it's reflected by the Healthand Reddy is very useful, and we need to enlighten people how to get along with the nature, how to protect our nature, and in fact, recently we have seen that the Telangana state has forest area in Telangana area has been increased. So the minimum 34% should be there as per our Telangana state area is. We are 23 or 24%. We are increasing the green cover area. Maybe this could be possible with the plantation of many plants, trees by the government, NGOs, individuals, and everyone. Government has initiated the Healthand program and about 2014 or 15. Now we are getting the results. Such in a such manner or a way, not only Telangana but all states should take it as a challenge, and we should increase the green area, forest area, plantations, trees. Otherwise, it's very difficult, and some states are also experiencing landslides. We are seeing that at least in rainy seasons in some states, maybe because of cutting the trees without any help. So anyhow, this session is good and it should be taken along with other public stakeholders and expert speakers are there. I'm not an expert because my profession is something different, but whatever I have gathered information to share with you, and I'm very thankful for Nishant and Dharma Seva, and I also thankful for all the participants. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.